2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. Sexton on the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Fires from deep. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
The Magic again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And he's good on the second. About a minute played so far here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fultz drops in the layup for 2.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now here's Sexton. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Sexton against Fournier. Vucevic with the block. They recover it. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
And at last, they get one to fall. Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Isaac passes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 6 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic from the arc. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Sexton. It's tipped.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Yep, it counts. Fultz has got 6.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Sexton. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Left side, Gordon. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Here's Fultz. He's got 6. Feeds it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fournier. 6 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an overpowering first quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here is Garland. Ross with the steal. Swiped away. Pass to Nance. He feeds it to Thompson. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Nance.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Bamba passes to Carter Williams. And here's Ennis. Bamba kicks to Ross. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Nance, no good. Orlando leading by 11. Porter against Ross. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. Pocket 2. They get the rebound. Carter Williams the pass to Ross. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction.
teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And Vucevic kicks to Ennis, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. The shot's good from Love.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Magic leading by 7. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
So the wing on the left. Outside, Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Drummond dishes to Love. Stolen by Bamba. And now Orlando on the break. Carter-Williams with the ball. Orlando getting another chance here. Vucevic. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the left wing. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Sexton on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Over to the wing. Ennis passes to Carter-Williams. For 3, Ross. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Here's Sexton. They can't stop the run with that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
1 second left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, let's get your in. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Orlando leading by 12. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fultz finds Vucevic. Stolen by Garland. Out in his own on the break. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And Love throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic. Almost, but it rolls out. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Garland, no good. Fast break. Here come the Magic. On pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
You know, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Left side, Sexton. Pass to Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garland. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Garland, it's deflected. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Fournier. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Orlando.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Ross is checked in for Vucevic. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
You know, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Augustine with it. No points in the game hit for him. Ross, that's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tries from 10. Thompson, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Isaac finds Augustine. Inside. Shakes him. Got a piece of it.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Windler in at the 2.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz, and stolen by Sexton. The drive by Thompson. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Nance, and it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. Fultz looking around. Kicks it to Gordon. And the pass to Vucevic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Magic lead by 17.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Windler. Down low. Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 17. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Here's Sexton. It's good.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Outside Gordon. Jacks up a 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Another shot. Back to Isaac. Uncovered. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Isaac's got his first basket.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
Outside, Sexton. The putback. Here's Drummond. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Passes it to Vucevic. Takes the 13-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Ross with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Sexton's shot is good.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Ross. Defended by Sexton. Here's Isaac. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Vucevic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Isaac outside. Pass to Fultz. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one. Dan Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. There's the pass to Windler. Out left to the wing. Here's Sexton. From deep. That shot off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Carter and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Outside, Levine. Good D by Drummond.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
To the paint. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Darius Garland picks one up.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
And so Levine nails both of them. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
Garland with it. White's there. Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to Garland. And it's Sexton penetrating. Here's Drummond. Can't hit from in close. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. All going up court. Carter dishes to Markkanen. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sexton makes it off the glass. 8 points for Colin Sexton.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Levine finds Carter. Back to Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Sexton. Carter pulls it in. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. The shot's good from Carter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
There's Garland. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Levine. He has 6. Dishes it to Markkanen. To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Now, here's Garland. Light covering. Sexton against Levine. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Carter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Love draws the double. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. And it's Sexton on the follow.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Outside, Levine. It's Carter, high post. Up again. It's Drummond with the rebound. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the 2-guard position.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Pass to Cornette. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Garland dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Down at the elbow. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dunn's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Dunn. That one drops for him. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Harrison passes to Cornett. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Harrison passes to Cornett. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Valentine. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Garland. On the wing, Nance. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Down low and stolen by Dunn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. He feeds it to Thompson. Buries it down low. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
White drives in. Markkanen, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow! And some good action. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Collin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Valentine in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And Levine throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Garland, the pass to Drummond. Yep, that one goes in there. Drummond's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot by Sexton, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Sexton against Levine. The dish to Carter. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Sexton's shot is good.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Collin Sexton.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Levine. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Bulls trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bean passes to Markkanen. Sexton with it. He's got 16. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Markkanen. Pass to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. And he elevates with a slam. Thompson did not like that.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now Dellavedova. Lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cornette kicks to Satoransky. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And here is Dellavedova. On the wing, Nance takes a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's all tied in Chicago. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Here's Sexton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sexton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. Harrison passes to Young. Here's Sexton. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Feeds to Porter. And the rejection by Love.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Here's Satoransky, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Levine. No good that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Inside and stolen by Love. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. And Sexton slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. White, he's checked in for Satoransky. White down low. Young finds White. Back to Young. Over Sexton. And he gets the whip. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Levine passes to Young. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Sexton finds Love. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Yeah, and that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
Outside, Sexton. Clock at 6. Ejected by Young. And here comes one, leading the fast break. Levine kicks to Young. Stolen by Garland. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Porter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Now, here's Garland. On the wing, Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Drummond throws it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
White looking around. He kicks it to Porter from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Left side, Sexton. A 3 ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. Back to Drummond. Love outside. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Six to shoot. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, the timing and energy on display. Bryant positioning himself well. And just slapping the ball.
And finished off by Beal.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Sexton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Sexton drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Wall. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And Wall kicks to Beal. Knocked away. Pass to Bonga. Oh, good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Offensive rebound. Osman off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Wall looking it over. And the pass to Bonga. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how do you counter Bryant's physical abilities? I mean, he's a menace for the D inside.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Love for 3. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And finished off by Beal.
Wow, Beal is so tough to slow down. Even when you body him on the drive, he sticks with the shot.
Left side, Sexton. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
When tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point, it helps him see the open man.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Sexton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Wall. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here is Porter. after the made shot from Bradley Beal. The 9-foot shot. And again, it's Cleveland. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Wall. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. On the wing, Nance. Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Now here is Hachimura. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Mahimi. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Porter. He's looking for Mahimi and finds him. Fast break, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you gotta like the aggressiveness of Beal. He's constantly on the attack, solid at picking up fouls on the drive.
So he gets them both. Passes it to Windler. Inside, Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Hachimura. And that one released in time, but no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Ian Mahimi. Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's Windler. Now Garland. And Mahimi with the block. Payton right side. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle, here's Porter. Smith with the defensive effort.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Payton passes to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Mahimi dishes to Brown. Mahimi, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Windler, covered by Payton. And here is Garland. It's good. Garland's got his first 2 points. Washington leading now by 4. Smith feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dishes to Sexton. At the top of the key, Thompson. Outside, Sexton. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Bertanis, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in. Sexton against Smith. Now, here's Sexton. T right on him. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now, here's Bertans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside, Bryant. Smith trying to break loose. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Smith.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Here's Sexton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got 6.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Smith outside. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Sexton. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. On the wing, Porter. Sexton with it. Working on Smith. The shot by Sexton, no good.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And Bryant slams it in.
Why settle for the layup when you can jam? Bryant rocking the rim with some force there.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Sexton kicks to Love. The pass to Osman. Down low. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Over in the corner, Bertans. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Porter. 2 shots. And Porter drops them both. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal. From 7. And that's good off the glass that time. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
You can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Oh, and he got it to fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And Beal gets it to go. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Sexton. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Beal. He's got 12, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Beal's got 14.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Sexton on the wing. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. He kicks to Beal. Pass to Wagner. Back to Beal. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Here's Hachimura. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Garland with it. And here's Love for 3. Here's Drummond. Washington with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Wall. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Passes it to Wagner. He dishes it to Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Can't fall for the pump fake. Wall excels at fooling defenders out of their shoes each time.
That's good from Wall. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He doesn't get the second one.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Wagner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We love players like Wagner who are always ready to play. He's shown he can come off the bench hot and deliver big points.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Drummond finds Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Wall. And they're moving it up. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Man, it's hard. It's so hard for defenders to keep up with Beal. He has good quickness and speed for his position.
Porter passes to Thompson. To the left wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Ish Smith comes in for John Wall. Wizards leading by 4.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Smith the pass to Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Wizards lead by 4.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
Pass to Windler. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Drummond. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Wagner. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Six seconds left in the third. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Rui Hachimura. Thomas Bryant is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the point. Here's Smith. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the layup is good.
Cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
On the wing, Nance. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now, here is Smith. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Now, here's Garland. Now, here's Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Osman kicks to Sexton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 12 points for Colin Sexton.
And the poise Sexton has is impressive. Dependable at bailing out his team in some tight spots.
Here's Beal. It's stolen. Drummond with it. Now Beal defending. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Osman. The pass to Sexton. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Beal taking his time here. Baseline jumper. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Garland kicks to Osman. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Sexton attacking. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Now here is Smith. And it's Beal in the corner. And good that time.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs it, he steps up to the plate.
1:43 left in the game. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Smith. Love with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahini. Brown comes in for Rui Hachimura. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Washington. Sexton's shot is good.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Now here's Wall. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Garland. To the wing on the left. And here's Love for 3. Goes back up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, good job, bro. I mean, it's this close. The team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Sexton against Wall. That shot missing, and Cleveland will come the other way. Sexton dishes to Thompson. And that one is off. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Wall passes to Wagner. Count!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 1. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Seconds left in the 4th. Here's Sexton. It falls!
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively. And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right.
for the land of the...
It's the NBA on 2. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Passman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Colin Sexton and stolen by Love. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Back to Fultz. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Outside Fournier. There's the triple. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Sexton. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. The Magic go the other way with it.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Now here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Vucevic missing. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Sexton penetrating. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And it goes down 2 points.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Gordon, count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Fournier gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Evan Fournier.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Here is Porter following the score by Aaron Gordon. Out to the right wing. Nance outside. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now here is Augustine. Bamba's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Porter, no luck. The Magic trail by 7. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Magic making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gordon goes. Oh, what a dunk!
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
There's Porter at the 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here is Augustine. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bamba passes to Aminu. Bucket is good. Here's Garland. Thompson outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Launches it. He's off on that one, so Orlando will take it the other way. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
To the paint, here's Porter. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ross passes to Gordon. It's stolen by Nance. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 now.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. The Magic getting another chance here. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No good from Ross.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Garland dishes to Porter. Now, here's Garland. Ordered by Augustine. They retain possession. Here's Porter.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And there's the pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Porter, inside. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Porter. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into
mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Nance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Isaac's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Sexton, Bamba with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love check in for Nance. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And so he hits both.
Oh, my gosh, I just got that.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And here is Dellavedova. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side Fournier. Up top Bamba. Defended by Sexton. Here's Fultz. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Isaac against Sexton. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Love outside. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 2. And that's...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Sexton against Fournier. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. And it's Drummond missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Sexton, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sexton's got 10 points. Sexton against Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Over Drummond. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Sexton. Nance, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Vucevic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Ross in the corner. Gordon dishes to Carter-Williams. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Dante Exum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Colin Sexton. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. That free throw good from Gordon. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Ross with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Magic leading by 8. Ennis kicks to Ross. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ross has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. The pass to Exum. Here's Nance. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ross with it, now defended by Exum. Fultz the pass to Ennis. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Dellavedova scanning the floor. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dellavedova's got his first bucket in this one. Ennis kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. And here's Ennis. Gordon inside. Covered by Nance. To the wing right side. Fultz. A 3-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Count that bucket. Porter's got 6.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ennis. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Porter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando out in front, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the basket by Isaac.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
There's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Vucevic against Drummond. It's deflected. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Fultz looking around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. And Love has it in the corner. Cleveland gets it back. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Kicks it to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
2 shots.
And Sexton drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Sexton in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Sexton up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Drummond, and he lays it straight in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And it's Sexton penetrating. The shot, no good. Nice D from Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. And that'll be his third foul so far. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. Love outside. And Sexton has it in the corner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon inside. He's going up against Love. Now here's Ross, defended by Sexton. Ross passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Ross with it. Isaac finds Ross from deep three-point range. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Fultz. Outside Gordon. Here's Isaac. Vucevic with it. On the wing, Isaac. No good on the three. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Isaac outside. Out to the wing. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Here's Porter. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge. And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ross against Sexton. Oh, he can't jam it home.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Down low, Vucevic.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That free throw good from Ross.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
This one for 3. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost. if it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Now here's White. It's Carter, high post. Back to White. Carter, right side. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line is on Colin Sexton.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
And Sexton slams it in.
Very good anticipation. He has quick hands, and Andre snatching that one jump starts the fast break.
Tipped away and stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Here's Levine. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And Sexton drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now Levine. To the inside. Good on the bucket.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sexton's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bean passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. White dishes to Carter. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. They get it back. Drummond. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sexton. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Levine against Drummond. Levine dishes to Carter. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Greg, you and I talked about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. On the wing, Nance. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Here's Cornette. Young outside. Passes to Cornette. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Garland.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Here's Cornette. There's the dish to Young. And it's done in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Satoransky. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Windler. Banked in off the glass. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Satoransky kicks to Cornette. Fires the three. That shot is off. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Dunn kicks to Cornette. Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. There's Garland.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 6. Harrison passes to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Here's Cornette. Yes, that goes in. Cornette's got his second basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the pass to Osman. Back to Thompson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young dishes to White. Pass to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Here's Garland. It's blocked. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Passes it to Cornette. Back to White. Pass to Cornette. And he hits it to tie the game up. Cornette's got 6 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Osman. Second shot opportunity. Young with the steal. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Sexton attacking. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Markkanen passes to White. Back to Markkanen. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Cornette. Over Drummond. Cornette can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Up again, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 10.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
Pass to Drummond. That's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter passes to Cornette. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
Style move by Otto. We don't always get to see that from him, but he's out there having fun.
White against Sexton. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Drummond trying to get himself free. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. White the pass to Cornette. To the middle. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Levine dishes to Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Windler with the tip, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Satoransky finds Porter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland picks one up. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Sexton. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never put themselves in too much. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's Levine on the assist by Carter. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. Now, here's Garland. Light covering, and that one's good. Drummond. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside, Porter. Lobs it up for Levine. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Here's Sexton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Young's checked in for Chicago. Shaquille Harris comes in for White.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option for planting the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor. What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation. After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Carter.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 4 points this quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Garland with it. And here is Drummond. He's got 8. Garland dishes to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Satoransky finds Carter. Satoransky with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Carter. The shot, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bulls trail by 3. Satoransky, the pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Carter. The kick out to Porter from past the arc. Young inside. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Harrison. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Young, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Young's got his first points of the game.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. The feed to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Garland and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Chicago trailing here. Dunn with it. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Satoransky against Nance. Poke loose. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Osman in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the jam by Levine.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
It's tipped. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Levine double team. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Sexton attacking.
And the nature of the beast. Sexton is just constantly in attack mode, looking to make a play.
Colin Sexton. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Good recognition.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
And it's Drummond missing. Bulls trail by 5. And the jam by Levine.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Levine. Inside and stolen by Love.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
He's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Another reason Sexton gives the opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And Levine throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Thompson, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. There's 37 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Sexton on the wing. A putback, and Drummond is right there. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's White. Takes the 3. Misses the shot.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
We come to you tonight from the shore. Now it's
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now, here's Garland. And here's Sexton. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
Sexton for 3. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the basket by Washington. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Wall attacking. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland the other way now. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Sexton slams it in.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Bonga. And here is Hachimura. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Sexton. The shot's good.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here's Wall to halt the run, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wall with the steal. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Hachimura.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
To the wing on the left. Love kicks to Garland. Bryant with the rebound. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Beal, it's deflected.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipes. What a big-time vertical.
Porter's checked in for Sexton. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Beal finds Hachimura. They double-team Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Porter, no luck.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now here is Hachimura. Over Love. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Love draws the double. The layup off target. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Wall. And that one is good. 6 points for John Wall.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beal with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Cavaliers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Garland, no good. Wizards leading by 3. From 11 feet away. Stripped it away. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pushing it up. Quarter outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Beal taking his time here. Urgenus. They shoot again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. Here's Beal following the score by Cleveland. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Cleveland. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He feeds it to Garland, and that one drops for him. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Beal, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. 6 on the shot clock. Mahinmi dishes to Brown. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Windler, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
The drive by Beal. Gets it to fall from the right block.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice, I mean.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Porter. Washington with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And he gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Porter, no luck. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Mahimi with it. Garland picks him up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bryant is checked in for Davis Bertans. Gary Payton comes in for Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Sexton kicks to Love. Back to Sexton. Drummond finds Love. A 3-ball. There's Garland. Payton trying to get open. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
Now Wall. 8 points for him. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner comes in for Mahimi. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Brown. Wall, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Washington, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, what a crafty move from Rui Hachimura. Squeezing past the defense, able to get his shot off.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Osman, the pass to Garland. And Love has it in the corner. They get it back.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Wizards making a switch here. And so Wall nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Good if it goes. So a tie game here as we finish the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much and that'll do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Outside, Beal. The high post shot, and he gets the bucket. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall with the ball.
Now he has the speed of a track star. Wall devastating running the transition opportunity.
Beal against Sexton. Pass to Love. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hachimura's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
The pass to Sexton. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shot, high post. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Right side, Beal. Down low, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Sexton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And it's Hachimura in the corner. There's the feed to Bryant. It's good.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
51 seconds left in the third. Right wing for 3. Love. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Brown, the pass to Wagner. Yep, it counts. Wagner's got it all tied up now for Washington.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner, and boy, what touch from the big man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and a wide open look for Porter. Offensive rebound, Thompson. The 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's stolen by Nance. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Berchinis. Bradley Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Here's Beal. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Sexton against Wall. Passes it to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton on the wing. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Beal. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Now here's Wall. Knocks it loose. Now Cleveland moving it up. The shot's good from Nance.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Outside, Beal. To the middle. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Porter. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Great positioning on the putback.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Wall against Nance. Pass to Windler. Left side, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Windler, the pass to Thompson.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wizards trail by 6. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
And Nance kicks to Porter. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
Cleveland leading by 4. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton kicks to Porter. Sexton with it. And here is Bryant. Here's Beal. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Here's Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond. On the wing, Porter. The pass to Windler. Feeds it to Thompson. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Unbothered by the pressure, Tristan Thompson delivers.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Porter. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Love from the arc, and it's Wagner with the rebound. From 13, it counts.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
That's his second personal foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling